One of my children, spiritual children as it were, I know they will hear this message. You know, the damsel came out from a heartbreak. Mighty heartbreak. She had invested, so she was just looking for where to rest her head, and one brother just came and put his shoulders, and the damsel leaned, entered the relationship. They were good together. And I was praying one day, I saw that there was something wrong with her marriage. I discovered that they were not compatible by way of health. I called them, I said, this is what I'm seeing. He said, Pastor, my heart cannot be broken again. And I told her, it's better you crumble this building now than for you to build for 30 years. You now discover that you have built in vain. I'm telling you that you should not be afraid to begin again if your foundation is wrong. Don't be afraid to begin again. It is not late for you to begin. You cannot marry that guy because you have spent 12 years with him. You are in a ministry where they do all kind of negative things. You say, I can't leave this church because I've spent 10 years of my life. It is not late for you to begin. As long as the foundation is destroyed, there is nothing you can do apart from starting afresh. And not just in ministries, even in families, even in your academy, that the foundation of every building must be centered on God. And this is a code to parenting. It's a code to business. It's a code to anything that you want to do in life. If you want your building to last, you must consider what? Foundations. The church has a foundation. The family life has a foundation. Parenting has a foundation. Businesses have a foundation. Kingdom lifestyle has a foundation. And the foundation is the same. Christ is the foundation of all buildings. And when you choose to build without the correct foundation, that your building is but in vain. It will become ruins. This was how the ruins of Isaiah chapter 61 verse 4 came about. The ancient ruins that has been there is because the people has been building. But the building they have is without foundation. It will always collapse. Some of you know that the house you are building do not have foundations, and yet you just say, so how can I bought a lot of resources, so will I throw them away? Humble that building. You have come from families here where your father served Satan, your mother served Satan. That foundation is already destroyed. What can the righteous do? Crumble that foundation and begin to build another one. I saw in my family, everybody was literally serving idols. I was the first that broke out. I detached myself from that infrastructure that was going to fail, and I told myself, I'm going to build a new civilization with Jesus Christ as the chief cornerstone. I only knew prayers, and I knew the ministry of the word. I was with them yesterday, and they kept thanking God for my life because I knew how to raise a foundation. If you know the laws of God, you know what to do when foundations are tampered, and what you ought to do is to begin afresh. And it is never too late to begin afresh when you are beginning with a right foundation. A few years ago, I did a message from the book of Genesis chapter 12, and a lot of people came against me. And you see, I still uphold that theology and that philosophy. The Lord was asking Abraham to get out from Babylon because Abraham was from the land of the Chaldees, later became the modern day Babylon in the book of Daniel. And when the Lord asked Abraham to leave, you need to know that Babylon was the richest in that day because Babylon was called the head of gold. You know, we used to say that the church has money. You don't know Babylon. Abraham was coming out of a place that had abundant wealth. And when he left that place, he didn't live with anything. I tried to do an interpretation of that verse of